Hi, welcome to Pap Outdoors. I've been on YouTube here the last couple of weeks watching people that say they want to show you how to record your hunts. But like me and you know, and just the average hunter, they don't have the money to put out on these big cameras and these big arms and the sound systems and extended mics and stuff like that. So this video here is to show you things that you can do on a budget just starting out. And the reason why I'm doing this is most guys just want to keep them for their memories, their experiences, and to show their buddies. I don't want a TV channel. I don't want an outdoor contract. I don't want to be sponsored. I just want to enjoy being out in bow hunting season and videotaping and having a good time. And then coming home and looking at it and putting it on the computer or whatever you want to do. Go on the TV, put it on the TV. Because the only thing you have in life is your name and your memories. And memories out in the field are easy to do and cheap. Let me show you. Number one, you don't need these big massive arms to drug in and put in your backpack. And I want to go light. I'm getting older. I can't get around as much as I used to. So I come up with a system for me that works. It's cheap and you get some pretty good video as well. Number one, this was a bow holder. This is a short one. I have longer ones. Okay, I think you can get these at any sporting goods store for 10 bucks. Okay, the head you can find also at most Cabela's or Bass Pro or something like that, and they are cheap. They're maybe another 10. You can get longer ones, you can get short ones. I have this short one for the one tree I go in, and I have a longer one for a different tree I go in. You put your camera on here, you can move it around. It isn't a fluid head. It isn't like these guys that have these expensive arms and fluid heads and stuff that cost you hundreds of dollars. This here might have cost me at the most $15, and it does the job. Now we can get into other things also. Let's talk cameras. You don't have to have an expensive camera. You don't have to have big cameras. I myself, I use 2 GoPros and a video camera. Light, cheap. This is a Canon Vixia. I got this online for at eBay, and I paid 80 bucks for it. Has a 57 power zoom. It has all the bells and whistles that the average hunter will need. You can cover it with your hand. It isn't something big, it isn't bulky. It doesn't have, you know, your sound things, but this will take good video, and it's cheap. Next, GoPros. I have 2 of them. One's being recorded right now on there, and I have this one here. I have 2. I put one on one of these arms, and you can pick some of these older GoPros up for 50, 60 bucks. There, you have your video camera. You can move it around, up and down, whatever you want to do. I have another one, and I also have a DSLR camera that I'm recording also. DSLRs get a little bit more expensive depending on what you have, and if you get one, you don't need these real big lenses. Right now I'm recording on an 18 to 55 lens because I want it so you can open up the aperture and get more light in low light situations. But if you don't get that and you don't get a camcorder, I highly recommend GoPros. They're light. You don't have to worry about anything. Everything's in focus on a GoPro. It's a wide angle. You can make your settings narrow. They take great video. The only drawback is you can't shoot far. Well, what I do is, normally if I'm up in my tree stand, I'll use my camcorder if I see deer far away. As they get closer, I'll turn these on. And you can, I forgot to say, you can also turn these on with your phone. Okay? You don't have to be moving around a lot. You can get all kinds of mounts for these. You can mount them on here. I have these little things here, these little Gorilla Pods. You can screw them on. You can screw them on. They bend. You can put them on a limb. You can do a lot of things with them. You can buy hat clips. You can buy things to put on your backpack straps. There's numerous things you can do with a GoPro. And you don't have to have a bunch of them. One would be enough. I mean, if you're just starting out, a GoPro for me would be the thing to do. Once you get up a little bit further, if you want to get a camcorder or another GoPro or a DSLR, you can. I'm just here to help the hunters that don't have a lot of money, that just want to record for themselves and to show their friends. Now there's one other thing you can also do if you don't have a lot of money. It's called an iPhone. Everybody has it. Just stick an iPhone. You can buy these little iPhone adapters for a couple of bucks on eBay. You put them on here. Almost didn't know where my iPhone was. Get your iPhone, boom, tie it to a tree, start recording. I mean, the quality nowadays in iPhones is unbelievable. This is cheap, this is good. So there's another thing. You have your camcorders, you have your cheap GoPros, your iPhone, cheap bow hanger arms. I mean, you don't need a lot. And what I like about it, I can put everything that I have in my fanny pack. Light, maneuverability. You don't have to be lugged down with all this heavy, big heavy arms and this and that. So, other thing, once you get it, if you want to edit it, you can edit it. Most people have computers nowadays, and just about every computer system that I know of has a free editing site on it. Let it be PowerPoint. If you want to get and download some free ones, I highly recommend those Windows Movie Maker. It's free, it's simple, and also if you want to get into more expensive ones, you can get some for $50, $60 all the way up to $300 to $500. I have Pinnacle, and I also have a couple other ones that I have that I like. But if you don't want to buy one, there's normally one on your computer for nothing. If you don't know how to use it or want to learn how to use it, go on YouTube. YouTube will show you, explain how to use it, how to download your video, and everything will be simple. It's cheap, it's simple, it's free. Like I said, I'm doing this because a lot of guys don't have a lot of money and they have raising families and that. But this here is for the guys that just want to have fun recording their experience and showing their buddies. All right. That's it for this edition of PAP Outdoors. Thank you.